Hello survivors, welcome back to another video. How are you today, guys? Let me know in the comments. Today we're gonna get controversial here in my YouTube channel because we're gonna talk about two things. First of all, state merges, and then we are gonna talk about the helicopter, and then we are gonna keep it real as I always tell you. So I didn't know about this state merge thing till I saw a video in the Waco Gaming YouTube channel. By the way, big shout out to Waco. I have to watch your reservoir rate videos because I really like them. You became a really good player. I remember the first time that I was watching you play, it was like, oh my god, what is this guy doing? But now I just seeing you quick, speeding up those marches to the buildings, taking care of the buildings, prioritizing buildings, taking care of developing a good strategy, just worrying about first occupation, all the things that I comment all the time in my videos. I see you just paying attention to that, and I love it. I love it. So yeah, you become a very good player, and they are super entertaining, the videos. Which, by the way, big shout out as well because I've seen you growing in YouTube like crazy. You're doing super well in terms of view and numbers. So it's always nice to see people doing well, especially because I remember that I just checked your subscribers like a couple of days ago. I was like, damn, like this guy. I remember when you were a baby, I was carrying you in my arms, like, oh, Waco Gaming, 200 subscribers, and now you're bigger than me. Ah, my God, those kids, the kids. Children's, they grow so quick. Just kidding, my boy. So just big shout out. I'm glad that you're doing well and you are putting out good content. That's why you are getting like the response that you are getting. Not like me, that I haven't posted a video in a while. So yeah, we are gonna talk about state merge. First of all, State of Survival said that they were not gonna do more state merges. They were a failure, and of course, it is no like a good idea to keep doing them, which players didn't like, and they were like, we are gonna riot because we don't like that. We have been asking for merges for the whole time, and now you're telling me that you are not gonna give it to us. So they created, including Waco, by the way, like a sort of a community where they weren't going to spend anymore. You know, the thing that they always do, spenders, to be honest, we are not going to spend anymore. Some sneaky spenders keep spending, but most of them, they stop. State of Survival maybe see that drop in revenue and they say, okay, we have to do something. And then it just starts a game, you know, we give you a little bit and then we take away. And if we give you a little bit, then we give you a ton of crap that you won't like, but you are still gonna be happy because we gave you at least one of the things that you asked for. So I don't know if it's a strategy. First of all, trying to make the players or keep the players happy, because let's say that they're releasing a lot of crap like the helicopter, like new events that they don't do anything for the players' entertainment. It's just like killing infected zombies or just wasting time or just spending time here doing nothing. And because they are releasing all that crap, they are releasing new heroes, they are releasing more demands, you know, that you have to practically demand on the spenders to keep spending, so to keep the company alive. And because if they keep just releasing crap and not giving anything away or not giving anything back, the players are going to start to complain. Maybe they just auto-sabotage themselves just to make it think or make it look like they're doing something. For example, we are going to release new heroes. We are going to give you, instead of an aircraft, which I predicted, by the way, because I said they might give you a helicopter, they might give you a boat. Maybe the boat is coming, or a yacht. It might be coming. If we have an aircraft, we have a helicopter, the yacht might be coming. For sure, 100% a yacht, a boat, something like this might be coming. So we are giving you all this. You are not happy with the event. Well, what about if we do the following? We tell you the following. Oh guys, remember what we were gonna give you, state merges? They are not gonna happen anymore. So all the players got mad. Oh my God, how you are gonna do that to us? Blah, blah, blah. And then they complain about the stage merge. They forget about the new crap, the helicopter, because in principle, I was gonna talk Dutch because I'm now talking Dutch all day. I'm just mixing languages here. But in the beginning, you know, the main concern was like no state merges because that was already happening. Maybe the next like riot or protest was gonna be new heroes, like the boring events, that they have to upgrade rewards, but they stopped that. Maybe they said no, we are gonna stop that, so we are gonna be like one step ahead. What we are gonna do is just to say that we are gonna take out the state merges, and then of course when they start to go mad about like what are you gonna do that to us, please, we are gonna protest, blah blah blah, we said, oh, okay, sorry, no worries, we are listening to your demands, so we are gonna just keep going with the state merges, so players think like, oh, they're listening to us again and they're gonna keep doing state merges. But of course they just like dug a little a big like problem, which was the next protest, which was gonna be the new heroes and stuff, but that couldn't happen because of course they entertained you, they just got you with the we are gonna take away state merges and you protested for that and they gave it to you back, and now you just like forgot that they are bad guys and now you see them as a good guys because they are giving you what in principle they were like taking away from you, when in first place you should be protesting about like the boring events, the release of new things that you have to keep spending, the release of unnecessary crap, because you have to pay attention to these guys. Before it was just like okay, you have to spend more plasma and then you have to spend just more fragments. And yeah, that's all, you know, you already have your gear and stuff. But now they are just, of course, pushing you to spend in other things just to keep you or to keep yourself at the top of the game. Now you don't only have to spend on plasma or heroes, you have to spend on material. You have to spend on material for these. You have to spend on a boat. You have to spend on a statua. So you see how they are adding things that you have to keep spending on to keep yourself at the top of the game. So let's say that before you needed like, I don't know, I just wanna throw some numbers there, 1,000 euro to 1,000 euros just to keep yourself at the top of the game every month. And it was just like plasma cores and new heroes, just for to say something, you know, or maybe speed ups to keep training through, blah blah blah. But now because you not only have to keep up with plasma heroes, but a status, you have to keep up with aircraft, with helicopters, you have to keep up with like combat manuals and stuff. Now, instead of 1,000 euros, you will have to spend like 2,000, 3,000 euros because they keep adding stuff. And one more time, these are unnecessary stuff because this is just benefit the spenders, and it's clearly a product designed to keep spender spendings, because the only way to upgrade this is just like with money. And of course this is sold as this is the extra edge. It's not only now about heroes and plasma, but you can get this status upgrade and then you're gonna get more benefits, more lethality. And you know that spenders, because they know, guys, they do the research, they know, you know, for example, that okay, march capacity, troop lethality and health. What are we talking about all the time about increasing your stats? Lethality, troop health. And the more march that you can, the more troops that you can march, the higher the chances of like killing other players or onboarding other players. So we are gonna give you this aircraft of this status. What they are gonna increase? Well, what you are craving or what everybody's telling you, which is important. So of course, and because you are an spender and you wanna keep up the top of the game, you are not gonna ignore that. You are not gonna ignore your troop attack, your troop lethality. Those are super important, so we're gonna keep giving you crap that you have to spend, and then of course just forget about the other things. And slowly they introduce it to you, introduce it with Vaseline, boom boom, and you don't even realize by the time that you blink, you will see that you are already, you know what I mean, no? So, but as I said in my video when Batman quit, it's just like a never-ending story, because although there are a lot of people quitting in all their states, a State of Survival is a time machine. So they release or they open new states, they delayed the release of certain things, so those people don't know what is coming, you know, and they don't look back in the past or in other states to see what's going on or what are the players doing in other states. So for them, it just starts like for the first time that you spent here the game for you, you know, I just gonna spend on plasma, gear, and then heroes, and then they start releasing the new crap in newer states, and then they, let's say state 1000 or something, realize that it's crap. But by the time that state 1000 realize that the game is crap and they are not going to spend anymore, you have a state 1500 which is starting new with heroes, plasma and stuff, and they're just happy playing the game. And then by the time that state 1500 realize that it's crap, you have a state 2000 just like, oh, this is great, I'm gonna get stronger just getting my heroes, and then I'm gonna be good when I'm max. But then all the crap is coming to them, you know, new things, the story never ends. So yeah, those are my thoughts about like all the situation with stage merge and the new release of crap. And I'm gonna shut up. So I've been talking for a while. I hope you enjoy. See you next time.